So what's up guys, this is my video on cube versus cube, stickerless versus the stickered cube. In this video I'll be talking about the cubes which are stickered and non-stickered as expected, and let's begin. First with the stickerless cube. Number one, competitions. As we all know, stickerless cube cannot be used in competitions right now, but maybe they will be used in competitions as I don't know. Some people say they will be used in future. They would allow, the WCA would allow the stickerless cubes in competitions also. So they may be allowed. They will be allowed, I guess, in the future. But right now they are not allowed. So they are getting -1 in this area. And as far as we go to the stickered cube, they are allowed in the competitions, and I'm going to give them +1 in this aspect. So next move on to second. Okay, now the performance. As the stickered cube performs very well, it's my Waylong, and you know that Waylongs perform very well. Their corner cutting is about 45-degree and reverse is about half a piece right there. Oh, it's not cutting now. Why? Okay, it's right there. So this one performs very well. As we can see the mechanism, and the reason why I chose this cube because it closely resembles to the Moyu Waylong mechanism, and it also performs very well. See, 45-degree and about half a piece, almost the same. That's why I choose this cube. Now let me show you the mechanism so you can closely interrelate these. Okay, now as we see the mechanism of the Moyu Waylong, as you would have seen before, and this is the mechanism. As you can see, the corners has 3 interlocking system. As it's Moyu Waylong V2, it can be taken apart. Here you see this one, 2, 3. Okay, and the stickerless cube also have 3 interlocking systems. Okay, let me show you if can this taken apart. Oh, it's very hard. So you can see that these 3 colors, all stickerless cube has 3, 3 that what 3 interlocking systems. And as for the edge pieces, see the torpedoes is a little more wider in this Waylong, as you can see or cannot see. Let me focus this. Come on, it's not doing now. As you can see that Waylong has more wider, thicker torpedo. That's why the piece remains on it, but this my stickerless cube may pop. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this one 1 and this one a 0 in this mechanism, because this sometimes pops and can screw you up in so many stalls, and my Moyu Waylong does not pop, although it gives some corner twisting issues. So I'm not going to give this one or both of them 0. So now let's move on to another step. Is the performance, and in performance the control of the cube. As you can see that Mamuyu Waylong, as it is a pretty fast cube, and I think it is more fast for me as I am a pretty slow solver, but still this cube is very fast for me. So I think this cube is better for me as it's very slow. Not slow means like it's controllable, and its speed is not that fast, and it's corner cut well. I mean, it got me all my best time, but the color scheme is different on this and this. As you can see, the color scheme is different. Is my white is in front and orange is on the top. In this cube, green is on the right, and in this cube, green is on the left. So sometimes I it gets confused in which color scheme I was doing it. So yeah, I get do times more better times with my Waylong than this cube, but if I have already started learning this color scheme, I would have gotten, well, if I tell you the truth, it's not that different in the time level. It's just 1 or 2 seconds in the actual, you know, the time of me solving the cube. And yeah, I like both of them, but I think that this is more better for me than this. So I'm gonna give this cube a 1 and this cube a 0. And let's move on to the last and the final comparison. You can see that the best thing of this cube is it's stickerless, because when the stickers peel off from this cube or get chipped off, it feels very bad, and the cube does not look good. But in this cube you do not have to worry about that, because it's stickerless, and and it performs well and does that very well. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this one 1 point and this one a 0 in this, because the shades which are these are the Moyu shades, standard Moyu shades, and they do not look pretty good on as compared to the stickerless. I think the stickerless shades are better than the Moyu shades. As you can see, the contrast of the cubes, I know the white in Moyu looks great. Oh, where is it? Yes, there. But I still like the shades of the stickerless ones as I did it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a single point and this one a 0. Time to declare the results, and according to the points given to them, the winner is, as expected, the stickerless cube. Stickerless cubes is far better than the stickered cube, because of the following reasons. And the question is, why to use stickerless cubes if they are not competition available? Means some people think that stickerless cubes are the waste of money, because they cannot be used in competitions. They are just for practice, and if you want to practice on stickered cube, because it will help you to get better on it, not on this. If you get better on this or not on this, some people say that you should be better on both. When your skill improves, when your skill improves, it improves on both, not on single. But some people have trouble when they are very good on stickerless cube, and when they hold the cube, the feel is different. And when the feel is different, the times gradually slow down. And to improve, we have to work again on this. So some people say that, why to practice on this cube, just practice on this cube. But but stickless cubes are still made and still bought in huge quantities. So this was the question arised, and if you know the answer of this, comment below and subscribe. Just like that.